Good evening, everybody. Let's do some upside down push-ups this time. Okay. Let me make sure my belt is tight so that uh, my shorts stay in place. Okay. Well, we'll do pull-ups, okay? Because yeah, it's been a long time since we did pull-ups. So okay. Yeah. All right. Covering this corner of this few times so that in case I fall, I don't land on that corner. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Well, let's just do some more. Oh, okay. Uh, all right. Finally. Okay. Okay. Martial arts. Well, we'll do some three level side kicks. Okay. Three level. Okay. The other leg. Okay. Now we are ready to take 5 minutes break, please. Whew. Okay. Good exercise. Whew. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, label pin dropped out. Okay, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Okay. So to, today's a big day because right now it's like 9 o'clock p.m. Yeah. So at midnight the conference starts. The geology webinar. It starts at midnight. Okay. So I have to log in, and then I may have to take a nap because it's an international webinar conference in geology. That's why my presentation time is 4:30 in the morning tomorrow morning. But I probably will take a nap and put my alarm clock and everything. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to present. Uh, yeah, it's kind of flashy gray outfit. I wear a necktie at the time, but yeah, I may have to take a nap, okay, before the presentation because it's late at night. It starts. So, but for now, yeah, I can relax. My presentation is 4:30 in the morning. That's like 7 hours from now. Okay, so yeah, now I can relax. Yeah. So let's relax, shall we? Oh boy. Yeah, I went to work, came back home, and attended one Zoom meeting. It's a Zoom webinar, so they didn't get to see my face, but in Zoom had this raise hand feature, okay, voice only. Yeah, so I did this for 3 minutes. They were very kind and generous to let me do that. And the meeting lasted 3 hours. So during the whole time, yeah, after they did the audience participation at the beginning, but I stayed in the meeting and to learn some good stuff. And also did some, took liberty to do some web search, learn some other stuff. And yeah, so about a month ago, I submitted this letter to editor to local newspaper, and at the at the very end of that essay, I wrote my campaign promise. I will, as a U.S. senator, if I get elected, I will readjust my annual salary level to Alaskan average salary level and donate the rest of my senatorial salary to Alaska government. Okay, so then after I wrote that, I kind of thought about it. Okay, how do I go about it? I mean, if I do get elected, because if I donate money to Alaska state government, then I have no control over how they're gonna use that money that I donate. Not a good idea. Okay, so because what if they use that money for a cause that I do not support? So I don't want that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna donate those leftover money from my senatorial salary after subtracting Alaska state level salary. Okay. How much U.S. senator earn every year? 200,000, 300,000, something like that. Okay. And then I calculate my tax. Okay. And after I pay the tax, post tax, okay, it's not pre tax but post tax. That's the money I want to keep as an average Alaskan salary level. I think that's fair. Okay, so not exactly, maybe just sort of cheating a little bit because I'll use Alaska average salary level pre-tax, but the money I'm gonna keep to myself, it will be after tax. That amount will match pre-tax every American salary. So there's some cheating there, but I need that money. Okay, why? I have 3 bedroom house. I have to pay my mortgage. Okay, and so how would I donate to Alaska government? Yeah, community councils or city councils, local level. Yeah, I donate to those local governments. Okay, they're part of Alaska state government. So yeah, we have municipal government or local council, like community council, city council. Okay, very local level. They are the ones I'm going to donate money to. Cheers. Is it bribery? That thought occurred to my mind. Okay, so let's talk about that. Okay, because they may wonder if I hypothetical and political fantasy. Okay, be senatorly. What do you want from us? Why are you donating this money to our community, council, city council? What do you want? Is it some kind of bribery? Are you trying to bribe us? Sugar us up? What's your ulterior motive? Ulterior motivation? Some quid pro quo? Yes. What is it? Pebble mine. So you want us to approve your pebble mine? Well, it's not my pebble mine. I don't have any financial interest in pebble mine project. I'm not a stockholder. And I don't work for Pebble. They don't pay me. Even if they offer me some campaign donation, I'm not going to take it. I don't have any financial interest. Second, do I get any benefit from Pebble Mine? No. Third, am I biased toward Pebble? Because in the past, I have worked so hard to make this Pebble Mine project happen. So I'm biased toward Pebble? Yes and no. Yeah, I want to see Pebble Mine happen. Why? Because it's good for Alaska. I want Pebble to happen in environmentally sound fashion. No dumping pond, no dumping dam of tailings, no. Build road with those waste mining rocks. Build a road, do not store it. Yeah, just mix with tar, asphalt, make a cement, start building the road. Hmm? We're talking $500 billion of money. Pebble mine alone, okay? Alaska's Trans-Alaska pipeline system, that's $8 billion. Hundreds of miles long pipeline, Alaska pipeline. Okay, it's great. Prudhoe Bay all the way to Valdez, $8 billion. With today's money, probably like close to like I guess $20 billion in today's money. Okay, because the Trans Alaska pipeline, $8 billion back then. This back in 1970s, starting 1974. Okay, yeah, I learned a lot of all this good knowledge from my friends, Wikipedia, other web pages. Okay, because I love learning. I'm a good student. Okay, so I mean, yes, mining operation it is more costly than just drilling down one hole and pumping out the oil. Mining operation, you have to dig up the rocks and crush it, and then extract gold, copper, molybdenum. It's more costly process than just digging down one hole, drill one hole, pump it out, and refine it. It's not that cheap either. You have to refine the oil out of crude oil. You have to send it to refinery to separate like gasoline, diesel. You want what have you like high quality like what the jet fuel. What's that the for jet fuel? There's high octane. Um, I think it's something kerosene or something. Okay, really high quality oil. Okay, and then you have regular gasoline, unleaded, whatever. Okay, so all refinery process, yeah, you have to separate out high quality, low quality, okay, and then some leftover like tar, asphalt, okay. Yeah, but Pebble Mine, okay, they will need to build a port shipping for shipping. Okay, or also, well, yeah, they'll probably build a port like for ships to transport the gold, copper, molybdenum, rhenium, palladium, whatever. Okay, after they dig up the gold mine pebble. Okay, it's right next to Bristol Bay. Okay, so yeah, a port, deep water port. But my suggestion: build a road between Iliamna Lake, the pebble mine site is right above Iliamna Lake, and all the way to Wasilla. 250 miles highway. It's not that far from here. Fairbanks from here is like 300 miles from Wasilla. Okay, from Wasilla to Pebble Mine, that's like 250 miles. That's closer than Fairbanks from here. Right? Yeah, let's build a highway because there's amazing tourism opportunity there. Iliamna Lake, Katmai National Park, Augustine Volcanic Island, and Kodiak Island, Aleutian Chain, Bristol Bay. It's all there. Interconnectivity. Yeah, let's build the roads. Hmm? It's more than worthwhile. And to build a road, it will cost about $500 million, not $8 billion. No, a lot less than that. Okay. $500 million, less than a billion. Okay. Prudhoe Bay oil is about $500 billion worth of oil there. Okay. Pebble mine about the same money, $500 billion about. Okay? So I'll talk about that tomorrow morning. Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, uh, maybe EPA was right to reject the Pebble proposal. I don't know because I didn't read all the reports because that's just too long. Okay. And so I had to stop reading. Okay. It was just too long, time consuming. Okay. So maybe Pebble proposed that they would build a dam, dumping dam. That's not acceptable at all. Okay. They need to build a road with those waste mining rocks. Okay. If I become U.S. Senator, yeah, I will work with EPA, Pebble, Army Corps of Engineering, and President Biden, President Vice President Harris, Democrats, Republicans. I work with scientists. Okay, yeah, to build a Pebble mine environmental soundly. Okay, but I'm not there. Okay, so what I can do, write two papers and tomorrow present those two papers about Pebble mine. Okay, that's what I can do, and I'm doing my job. Okay. I mean, I made in Twitter the stockholders of Pebblemind project. We befriended. Okay, we became friends. Okay, but they're not giving me any money. What they giving me is something even better: friendship. Yeah, they read some parts of my papers. Two of them. Okay, yeah, they liked it. Okay. And also, I told them that yeah, tomorrow I'll have this conference, and they fully support me on that. Okay, yeah, yeah. We do what we can. Okay. Because hey, we can create a lot of jobs, bring in a lot of money, investment money, amazing opportunity in Pebble Okay, yeah. I mean, if American people can build this Trans Alaska pipeline system environmentally soundly, which they did, then we can build Pebble Mine environmentally soundly. That's a lot easier. Okay, I mean, from Wasilla to Fairbanks, that's like 300 miles. Okay, from Prudhoe Bay to Valdez, I guess that's like 700 miles. About, okay? Yeah. We have those engineering technology, okay? So yeah, Pebble Mine, building Pebble Mine, environmental soundly, that's a lot easier than that. Okay? And Trans-Alaska Pipeline, it was built in the 1970s, 50 years ago. 50 years later, we have even better technology. Okay? Yeah. And better environmental regulation, okay? It's just piece of cake, okay, really. Best part, it's not fund. Pebble Mine will not be funded by federal government, taxpayers' money. No, it's all private investors. It's not going to raise tax. That's the best part. Is money is already there. People are willing to work on this project. Okay, all we need to do is to educate people that it can be built environmentally soundly. That's all we need to do. And that's one of the main theme of my political campaign as U.S. senatorial candidate in Alaska. Okay, I have done everything I can. Everything. Now, so if I donate money to local community councils, okay, yeah, you need to get some support for Pebble Mine so that, but it's not bribery though. Why? Bribery is this. If I give money to a governmental official, like legislator or executive governmental official, maybe commissioner, to influence that executive branch or legislative branch of elected official or appointed official so that they get the pebble approved, then they will be bribery. Why? Because I'm giving money to an individual so that this individual in high government, quid pro quo. Yeah, they approve people, and what do they do with this money? Hush money, like under the carpet kind of money, under the table money. They buy Lamborghini, yacht, jet, some vacation house. Because even with their private money, hush money, whatever money, bribery. It will be bribery, okay? If I give money to individual government official, but that's not how I'm gonna do it. Then how will I do it? I write a check if I become U.S. senator to a community council or a town, maybe $1,000 each, several per year. So it will not be given to an individual. It will be given to community council and their elected officials of that town, that city, that locality, that community who represent that town. So I trust their judgment to use this donated money from me and use their discretion, their judgment to better their community that they represent. There's big difference. It's not a bribery. It's a legitimate donation to a community. I mean, what other way can I donate to that community? If the community have 100 people, many community in Alaska is like that, very small towns, okay? 100 people. I should write 100 checks for that town. If it's $1,000, okay, $1,000 divided by 100, $10 each to 100 people. Then I have to look up 100 individuals' address, residential mailing addresses, and write down 100 checks and mail to them 100 checks. I don't have time for that, okay? So yeah, I just write one check to one community council so that they're elected officials, okay? So let them, or volunteers, let them use their discretion because I trust them. And local residents in that town, they trusted them too. That's why they voted for them for community council or city council elected officials, representatives. And they're good people, I know. Many of them volunteers. Like local community council level, they don't even get paid. They're like business owners, volunteers. They do care about their community. I trust them. I know they're good people. Okay, so yeah, let them use their discretion and use the money for their community, whatever project they see fit. That's not a bribery. It's a donation, legitimate and legal. Okay, there's a big difference. Okay, yeah. I thought about this. Okay, yeah, political fantasy, but it has some educational value. Even if I never get elected, that's fine. Why? Because I'm recording this. After it's done, it will be published in humanology series for future generations' sake, so that they can come here and learn good ideas. Okay, so nothing will be lost. Okay, yeah. I don't have to be elected next year. No, I keep on running. We'll see what happens. But even if I never get elected in my life, that's fine too. Why? It's all recorded here and will be published. So future generation may come here and learn from us to make a better future in their generation. Huh? I do my part. I study, I learn from other people. Then I think, I produce, and then I publish right here. If I lose election next year, yeah, I publish some, actually write it all down and formally publish in some research papers, whatever, okay. Hmm? We're gonna stop and restart because I think it's about to crash, okay, so